My name is Paul. I live in Swinton and I support my mum, who is 91 years old and lives about a mile and a half away in a care home. I've just been to see her, and whenever I go to see her in the care home, I kind of have a few administrative tasks that I do straight away. One of which is to check her hearing aid batteries because they need changing every 3 or 4 days. So I do that. I check her denture cleaning tablets, her shower gel, all that sort of thing. And then what I would do today, because it was a nice day, I made sure I went to see her to take her out into the garden, you know, because I know that if I don't do that on a nice day like this, there is a fairly good chance that she won't be taken out and she'll spend the whole day indoors. It does have an impact, you know, and if I visit her 3 to 4 times a week, then, you know, I have to sort of think about that in advance. And sometimes I forget to think about it and I do my work schedule, and then I'll get to sort of Sunday and think, well, there's not really any time to go and visit my mum this week. I was explaining to my boss's boss that I was struggling to fit everything in. I'd had a bit of an issue at work and everything had come to a head, really. And she sort of said to me, do you know that you are classified as a carer, and as such you can get time off for carers leave and things like that, which I'd never even thought about. I'd never understood or realised that. So it was a really sort of eye-opening moment for me that I could actually get that support from my employer. So that was when I really struck home that I was classified as a carer. I joined something called Empowered Conversations, which was a 6-week programme for people, exclusively for people caring for people with dementia, I think. And it was really useful because that was a real sort of support mechanism, and being in a group where you're with other people who are in a very similar situation and with exactly the same sort of frustrations, really. So that was a really good sort of source of support that I chanced upon a bit, really. I sometimes have a feeling of kind of imposter syndrome about it, really, because, you know, I don't classify myself as a personal carer, more, as I was saying before, like a sort of pastoral carer sort of thing, you know, the bits around the edges of the caring. But I've got used to it now. I understand that I am a carer, just not in the more traditional sense that people would actually see in that kind of personal caring role. So if somebody does help out a family member but doesn't actually see themselves as a carer, I would encourage them really to be as enterprising as possible in terms of, and proactive in terms of looking into the help that's available, because once actually somebody starts to do that, they will be surprised, I think, by the amount of financial and emotional support that's out there for carers.